Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll look into a scenario in which Liberia forms an empire. And the first thing they do is invade Sierra Leone. And Sierra Leone is pretty large. Hard to tell on this map because it's, well, a 2D map, not a 3D one. So yeah, it's not a globe. Although I feel like a globe would be hard to use for this. Well, they quickly invade, with Senegal being caught off guard and encirclements made and a capture of a bunch of forces followed by another, with Sierra Leone surrendering, realizing they have no chance of victory. Sad for them, I guess. And now let's annex them into Liberia. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. At this point, these borders kind of look natural, though. They kind of do. And now let's invade Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire. Because they're a good country. And while they quickly launch an attack in multiple areas. Well, they quickly move in from here in the south. And well, they make an advance here and an advance up here, and they quickly capture this area. And then this area falls. And well, they quickly start losing ground. The forces quickly taking it over. And well, they quickly do. And then they sign a peace treaty, which basically gives them Liberia all the coast and then borders up to here, along Guinea's border. That's definitely not foreshadowing. Definitely not. Definitely not. Oh, that got worse. And well, now these borders are gone. Let's invade Ghana. Yes, Ghana gets invaded now. Liberia is going to be despised soon, with them quickly launching an attack in this direction, quickly making it to the coast, as they launch another one, setting up an encirclement quickly into this war. And then they quickly move over and take all the coast as they quickly move up into Ghana. They create a lot of encirclements as they advance in. Well, Ghana realizes they have no chance. And they sign a peace treaty. And they manage to keep some of their coast. But their border becomes like that. Not the best border I've ever drawn. But it's a good border. And well, they annex it. And you can see they stretch really far in this direction to the east of them. But now they decide to invade Guinea. And well, they quickly create a massive encirclement by launching an invasion over here. And then they launch one over here and over here, quickly taking over this region. And as they were doing that, they launched an attack out from here, which I had to do that. And then they launched another attack here. With Guinea being so surprised that they fall rather quickly. And well, they annex most of it. No, actually, you know what? They annex all of it. And yes, all of it. And now the Anti-Liberian League forms. They're composed of 4 nations: Senegal, the Gambia, Bikini. No, not that. How to pre-say that? It was Guinea-Bissau and Mali. And well, they quickly end up going to war. Yes. Hence the anti-Liberian name. And well, They quickly launch an attack with the goal of reaching Liberia fast. With them advancing really fast, moving as fast as they can with lightning war techniques. And they manage to get their forces across the nations. As Liberia ends up getting their coast seized in this area. You might think it's over for them, but they come up with a genius strategy. They decide to quickly make an encirclement. With them doing that, and then quickly making one over here. With them using both of these to take this land over. And by doing that, they manage to start a counteroffensive. With their two pieces also advancing along the coast. And then doing this, making another encirclement. And thus another encirclement. As their counteroffensive is a success. And now this is an encirclement, kinda. Although the forces cross through there to get there. So they kinda just withdraw. And then they never show up. They just hide somewhere in Cote d'Ivoire. And well, they quickly fall out, and with this, the Liberian Invasion begins officially. And their first thing to do is take out Guinea-Bissau. And then they advance to take the Gambia over. And well, they start advancing it over here. And well, it goes really well. And well, they cut off the forces here. And they advance from the south. And well, there will be a video tomorrow. And the next day. And then the next day. And then there won't be one. Yes. And well, Mali starts to fall. And then they collapse. Let's see the peace treaty. Next, a bunch of lands, including all of Gambia and all of Guinea-Bissau, most of Senegal, and a small part of Mali. And well, that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. But not until you subscribe, and why should you subscribe? So you get the 3,500 subscribers by September 30th. And that's all for today's video. Wild Mapper out.